major breaking news, though, we've got, haven't we, from Manchester United, developments in their pursuit of Leny Yoro.
Really significant news, this. We understand the United have reached an agreement in principle with Lille around the signing of Leny Yoro, just 18 years of age, but one of the most coveted players in Europe. Had a brilliant season for Lille last year. They finished fourth in Ligue 1. They've qualified for the Champions League this coming season, and he's a player that Real Madrid have courted as well. Now, one source has said that Yoro prefers a move to Real Madrid, but Real Madrid have not yet reached a valuation for the player just yet. He's got 1 year left on his contract, as I mentioned, he's 18 years of age. And Lille's president said last month that he would be allowed to leave in this window because of that contract situation. The issue that Lille have is, because of his contract situation, he could go for free next summer. So the potential where if Real Madrid and Lille don't come to an agreement and he only wants Real Madrid, then he could leave as a free agent next summer, because he can begin speaking to Real Madrid in January when there's 6 months left of his contract. Now, Manchester United, unlike in previous windows where they've just been focused on one player, remember 2 years ago they spent months and months trying to sign Frankie de Jong. That didn't happen. They're looking at multiple players. There's live options for 3 different centre-backs at this moment in time. Matthijs de Ligt, negotiations ongoing with Bayern Munich around the signing of him, and Jarrad Branthwaite as well. But Leny Yoro, this would be a huge signing if United can pull it off. 18 years old, one of those highly rated defenders in Europe, potentially in world football as well. But there's work to do on this deal, especially if Leny Yoro only wants to join Real Madrid, which is what one source has told us.
OK, so they've got to work on that one. What's the latest on Jarrad Branthwaite? Because, you know, we're hearing that's on, off, maybe, you know, does he want to go? I mean, what's going on there?
Well, we can confirm now a second bid from Manchester United has now been rejected. Everton want in the region of more than £70 million. Now, that first bid last month was around £35 million plus add-ons. This second bid, which we can confirm has been rejected, around £45 million plus £5 million in add-ons. So there's still a real gap in the valuation there. Now, United will have to consider internally whether they'll go in with a third bid, but our understanding is, unless they see Everton are willing to negotiate somewhat on what they see as their value of £70 million, because at the moment there's around £20 million in gap between where United are and where Everton are, then it's unlikely United will go back in with a third bid. And this is why they're looking at different players in the same position. And there's a thought that United may potentially sign 2 centre-backs in this window. Rafael Varane departed the club at the end of the season, so they need to replace him. They may potentially lose a centre-back in this window as well. Now, they're not actively looking to sell either Victor Lindelof or Harry Maguire, but if a centre-back departs in this window, then they could sign 2. So Leny Yoro, agreement in principle with Lille around the signing of him. Negotiations ongoing with Bayern Munich around the signing of Matthijs de Ligt. A second bid rejected from Everton for Jarrad Branthwaite. Manchester United have been really busy in this transfer window as they look to try and sort out this squad and make them able to compete under Erik ten Hag moving into next season.